Welcome to the PLL on ESPN, presented by Warrior. Gorgeous day in sunny San Diego, California. This game is Cannons on the left in the Eastern Conference. Right now, top.
The defensive end, it starts with Garrett Epple, who's leading the league in cost.
Solid production, but it hasn't been just him, Connor, in the rookie class.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, you got the defense that is intact all season long, the ageless.
All about Comic-Con this weekend. I got a couple of comical characters here in the booth with me as we get started on our Redwoods homecoming weekend in California. Face-off between the Cannons and the Outlaws. Zach Tucci wins it. Now the Outlaws will attack on the far side. Spin inside, shot. Saved that time easily by Colin.
That was keyed by Ethan Raw, 35 in blue. He's the disruptor in the middle of the field.
Cannons want to strike early, and the bounce shot goes from two. Their 15th two-pointer of the year. That ties the PLL record.
Defender, it just comes out of his stick, and then you'll see the goaltender step left, and the ball actually kicks to his
Pointer this season, which leads the league.
Here's O'Neal looking to work one-on-one. Now he's got the shorty on him. Double team comes, though. Two short sticks on 42, and he gets by it. He shoots a two-pointer and scores!
Are you kidding me, Brennan O'Neal? I mean, this is a Herculean effort.
handling the double team, swims, ducks underneath it, and then you think he'd want to give it up with that stick.
Kavanaugh working on Manley. Manley had a huge game last weekend. Four ground balls, two caused turnovers. A bounce shot gets by, just sneaked by. Holman was able to put enough on it to where even though McElroy got a piece, it squirted by.
Here, you see him just go underneath, and with a sliver of an angle, I think he kind of that shot actually.
Manley takes a whack at him. Nolting now spins underneath, tough angle behind the back, and McElroy makes the save.
By Boston, started with Bubba Fairman getting out and encroaching on Sam Handley's space. Didn't let the big man run downhill.
Van Raphorst takes a shot. That's his 16th two-point. Kirst is all over it.
Tough save and a good one. This is where Boston can sting you.
Trainer on the move. Kavanaugh scores!
Better than the Cannons. The clean save by Kirst. The rebound control, the aggressive outlet.
Get it up and out. You got to respect Trainer in transition, and that's why you put Kavanaugh.
Call to restart. Here's Terefenko. O'Neal on the near side. Going against the all-star Garrett Epple. That is a big-time matchup. Shot off of Bubba Fairman. A bunch of Georgetown guys in this game. Couple for Denver. Here's for Darrell.
He's got a matchup he likes.
Finished up his career with the Hoyas. Shoots it high.
He's got Bundy trapped watching practice.
Skip pass, O'Neal. And through the defense, and scores!
Something out of nothing for the second time. I mean, had they not scored here, I was going to be critical. Doesn't matter. He gets the ball, and he just splits and gets back to the middle of the field. I'd like to see Terefenko just stay.
Here's Handley. Double team comes. Now they're going to have to force a shot. Law comes up. Extra step to greatness. Oh, splits the defense and scores!
Wow.
Slippery.
That 33-year-old still.
Here you just see him. He goes all the way around. He presents his target. Says, give me the rock. And then that little roll dodge, he's able to
constantly.
The amount of youth on this Denver team, he has been the perfect ingredient to add to the recipe here in the second half as they look to make a run. Kirst, Nolting, tries to get inside. Holman, quick shot. Hits off the back of the cage. He tracks it down, though. 23 seconds to shoot. Campbell makes a move, shoots. That's one that he usually can't.
Yeah, and, you know,
got Vardaro trapped on defense, an offensive midfielder, 19. You can see him get involved in the pick play right here.
Shot and score! With time left, and with just 2.6 seconds left in this first quarter, Denver strikes again, and they take the lead.
And this is, he doesn't play that pick game properly. Van Raphorst kind of gets rubbed. I was like, no, you just keep going.
Tucci won the faceoff to start this second quarter, but turned it over. Watch out, here's a problem. Holman, diving and scores!
Wow, Boston press rides here.
Hell yeah, one.
They bring the attack down. Afternoon sun, and there's Holman for the pickoff.
What incredible body control there. Going needs to get this unit going.
Slanian can shoot from distance. So can Holman. Inside, Drenner. Shot deflected. Now they had Law coming out of the box. Out there at full strength. Bundy shoots. Bouncer is wide. Don't forget some.
Fascinating for me to see Bill Tierney, the greatest coach in the history of college lacrosse, with 7 titles, sitting at 1-5.
Kavanaugh behind the back. And the key
Angle player. I mean, he's solid as a rock in terms of his angles.
4 saves on the day.
And his techniques.
Kirst goes high.
Boston now shorting Zawada. Bumping a pole up top to a midfielder.
Sean O'Neal, look at the attention. Now that leaves Young open. The extra pass inside. A little twister from Law. Smith the shorty. As Drenner open inside, couldn't connect with him.
Bernhardt.
Look out. Terefenko loses a stick, can still play without a stick in this league. Kavanaugh, the skip pass all the way to the far side for Doro, too high.
Beautiful skip there by Kavanaugh.
Stage. Played his college lacrosse at North Carolina, 21 and white.
Took a mission, married with a child.
Ooh, that one almost played with Kirst a little bit. He's 0 for 16 shooting. All those 16 shots are from 2-point range on the season. Kavanaugh, look at that pass. Oh, just wasn't handled by Drenner. Then he gets dumped from JT Giles Harris. Those two know each other. At least from Kavanaugh's early years in the ACC. That bounce shot is high. Backed up by Nolting. He's been kept under wraps for much of the day today. Now on a shorty, though, inside. That's a tough angle shot, and Campbell couldn't get it on cage. He's mad at him. 0 goals over the last 10 minutes.
Bogged down because of great defense.
Here's a little bit here. Dalton up top, cross Ferrara. Steps into it, scores! That's a 2, it looks, from Ferrara. First 2-pointer on the year from Cross Ferrara.
Pillsbury, the Beats boy, gives the Outlaws a 2-goal lead.
O'Neal opened this game red hot. He's been involved from the jump. Down the alley, you can see how just big and physical he is. Hard to knock him off his line. Bundy gets a better angle, shoots, and scores.
This is one Kirst wants back, but I tell you what's notable here. Brennan O'Neal deals with the double
Play off of Bundy's sharp shooting from distance. Goodrich takes a poor approach angle because he feels like if I don't get out of that guy, he's going to.
We spoke at length in the open about building on their big performance last weekend, this very up and down Outlaws team, and they are doing it here today. Terefenko inside, he scores easily. Defense for Cannons as Terefenko, the D-mini, was wide open in the middle.
It's a total breakdown defensively. Terefenko in the middle of the field. So watch right in the middle of the field. O'Neal's going to be heads up, and then Terefenko's become wide open, and that's because
Rocks emanating from the back of his helmet on the run. Didn't have much of a shot. Aslanian from 2. Way up in the air as McElroy makes the shoulder save. Clock winding down. That's got a very quiet first half for Asher Nolting. 1 assist, 2 turnovers on 15 touches. Shoots. Well, that'll change everything here. So the goal is going to be good. The frustration showing from Asher Nolting.
Manley. McElroy comes off the near post, which is a cardinal sin, and the goal. And then afterwards, right there, it's like Manley wouldn't let him go, I guess.
On Trainer. Now the slide comes from way outside Bundy, but gobbled up.
Miles an hour.
Holman thought about stepping in. Beautiful pass coming out of the box. Campbell finishes it off. Pays the price from streaking in, and Campbell with the goal.
all eyes are on this too
slow. He's all over it. The rebound control is supreme.
The whole defense is paying attention to that too.
Working on Terefenko. Now over to Nolting. Shoots, scores! Over Manley. Say about it.
Quiet first half. Bernhardt, the orchestrator, who's been patrolling the middle of the field. Manley's in good position. That's just amazing.
Number 6 of the 8 teams make the playoffs. The 2 conference champions get a bye in the first week. Bouncer, too high.
Again, that has picked up a long pole because Grill had the penalty.
Campbell again now skips it to Holman. Holman steps down. Looked like McElroy got a... Slonny can shoot. Campbell can shoot. Nolting, quick pass inside Kirst. Now he shoots, scores!
Ryan, you mentioned it. They hunt twos on this power play, and look how expanded of real estate. It's not your typical extra man goal, but he cinches a corner with a beat for a game where they only scored, what, 4 goals?
Yes. Bundy. Nice play, dipping underneath. The shot was a little bit wide, though. Tough angle shot, and Trenner scores. Trenner's from Finksburg, Maryland, but one look at him and you would think he was from sunny Southern California.
Forces will on the game, and then watch this set shot from mid-range from the wing. I think he beats McElroy to the punch.
Dalton Young, swim dodge to get away from the initial defender. Ferrara, the long distance shot. Shot clock winding down from up top. O'Neal thought about firing. Instead gets it to Anderson. There's Zawada and Hanley on the near side. Tried to dunk it. He's going to fangle a shot instead to Holman.
Left here.
Now it's Renner looking to attack. In front, good catch. Kurz, though, couldn't quite bring it around, and he's holding this a rip.
Rotated here a bit.
Skip pass inside. Nice save by McElroy. Trenner right on the Young. Watch out. Van Raphorst thought better of it. he wanted to let it rip. 77 in blue. Holman does, though. That was a better option for 77. Get it to 1.
Marcus Holman has scored
A downhill dodge, as you said, right to left, right here. 9 times out of 10, Holman's not going to take this left-handed on the run, but he just powers that ball past.
And this is the unit that's got to step up for Denver.
Anderson switches to his right and just too high.
And sometimes he thinks it maybe confuses or coagulates the area. Doesn't actually help him.
Gets in, it sneaks in.
Huge goal for the Outlaws.
No help or no slide, no support behind the play. They're trusting.
Zawada looking for help. Here's Bundy. Again, working on Campbell. He's got to like this matchup. Shoots with the right, and it's just wide.
Nice start by Scanoni. Comes in off the Pines cold.
Pacino to O'Neal on the far side. Nice catch. Look, he's being draped all over the place. I mean, home power play for Denver.
Here's the shut on Bundy again. Zach Goodrich, the short sticks, shutting Bundy.
Hanley thought about 2. Instead, it's O'Neal who's
5-2 Boston Cannons. Denver's only 3-2. Remember, they got a doubleheader coming up in, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, in Denver. They're homecoming. Barton Stadium, University. First of 4 PLL games here in San Diego this weekend. Got Chaos and Redwoods next. Kurz steps into it, scores. That's a 1-pointer. Had a big goal for the Cannons.
The Cannons are killing Denver in the sub game. They're quicker.
Shooted from the arc, near the arc, has been a Boston trait all summer.
Oh, there, Pacino, you wonder, having to play the whole second half.
Denver, the worst ground ball team in the league.
Nolting. The bouncer.
Go, Michael, go, Michael.
On Eppel, double team comes, gets it back to Bundy, but the pass wasn't on the mark, so Goodrich is able to make up ground. Behind the back, shot from Bundy, no miles an hour.
He could go right back to the same action.
Bouncer, Kurz makes the save, and he's able to pick it up in the crease.
So clutch, so clutch.
You got to play with some urgency here offensively.
Get it to 42 in white. Brennan O'Neal, far side of your screen.
Zawada, he shoots, Kurz makes the save. Law tries to...
Holman trapped, they got Drenner, Aslanian trapped.
O'Neal with Eppel all over him. Gets it to Manley, one more to Pacino, he shoots the bouncer, it's high, it stays, and it hits Zawada. That's going to do it.
Didn't need the 1. Don't know why Hanley dished that inside. He's got to let that go from the top of the arc. How about a second half from the Boston Cannons, though? Down 9-5. Dominant.
6-2 on the year, now pending the rest of the weekend's games. Cannons right now, they clinch a playoff spot, by the way, with that win.